Listen up, you dessert devils. Ever dreamt of a cheesecake with a twist? I'm talking about a match made in heaven. The earthy elegance of green tea meets the creamy indulgence of cheesecake. This ain't your grandma's cheesecake. It's a flavor bomb. We're diving into a recipe so simple, even a donkey could make it. Get ready to wow your mates with a dessert that's not just delicious, but also a feast for the eyes. Green tea cheesecake is a revelation, a beautiful blend of East meets West. The subtle bitterness of green tea cuts through the richness of the cheesecake, creating a symphony of flavors that'll have you licking the plate clean. Don't believe me? Just wait till you sink your teeth into this bad boy. Trust me, this dessert is going to be your new best friend. Before we start, let's talk ingredients. We're keeping it simple and straightforward. First up, the star of the show, cream cheese. Make sure it's at room temperature for that silky, smooth texture. Next, the secret weapon green tea powder. This is what gives our cheesecake that unique, earthy flavor. Don't skimp on this, folks. We'll also need some good old graham crackers for the base. These bad boys add a lovely crunch and a buttery flavor that complements the cheesecake perfectly. And of course, no cheesecake is complete without sugar, eggs, and a touch of vanilla extract. Remember, quality ingredients equal a quality cheesecake. Now, before you even think about reaching for that rolling pin, preheat your oven. We want it nice and toasty when our cheesecake batter is ready to go. And don't forget to grease your springform pan. This will prevent your cheesecake from sticking and ensure a clean release. Preparation is key, people. Now let's move on to the fun part, making the cheesecake. All right, you lot, let's get down to business. First, blitz those graham crackers into fine crumbs. You can use a food processor or even just a good old-fashioned Ziploc bag and a rolling pin. Now, mix those crumbs with melted butter until they resemble wet sand. This will be the base of our masterpiece. Press the crumb mixture into the bottom of your prepared pan. Make sure it's nice and even, then bake it for about 10 minutes. This will give us a nice, crunchy crust. While the crust is baking, let's move on to the cheesecake filling. In a large bowl, beat together the cream cheese and sugar until smooth and creamy. No lumps, you hear me? Next, beat in the eggs one at a time, followed by the vanilla extract. Now, for the star ingredient, gently whisk in the green tea powder until it's fully combined. The batter should be smooth, vibrant, and ready for action. Pour the cheesecake batter over the pre-baked crust, smoothing the top with a spatula. Now, here's a little trick. Place the springform pan inside a larger baking dish and fill the outer dish with hot water. This water bath helps to create a more evenly cooked cheesecake and prevents cracks. Bake the cheesecake for about an hour, or until the center is just slightly jiggly. It should be set around the edges, but still have a slight wobble in the middle. Don't you dare overbake it. Once it's done, turn off the oven and let the cheesecake cool inside with the door slightly ajar. This slow cooling process helps to prevent sudden temperature changes and ensures a silky, smooth texture. Once the cheesecake is completely cool, cover it and refrigerate for at least 4 hours, or even better, overnight. This allows the flavors to meld together beautifully and the cheesecake to set completely. There you have it, you magnificent lot. A stunning green tea cheesecake that's guaranteed to impress. When you're ready to serve, carefully remove the sides of the springform pan. Run a thin knife around the edges first to loosen it up. Then slice it into generous portions and plate it up. For an extra touch of elegance, dust the top with a light sprinkle of green tea powder or garnish with fresh berries. The vibrant green color of the cheesecake against the creamy white backdrop is a feast for the eyes. And the first bite? Pure heaven. The creamy, tangy cheesecake, infused with the subtle bitterness of green tea, is an absolute delight. The graham cracker crust adds the perfect amount of crunch, while the overall flavor is a harmonious blend of sweet and slightly earthy. And the best part? Green tea is packed with antioxidants, making this dessert a slightly healthier indulgence. So, what are you waiting for? Get your aprons on and whip up this green tea cheesecake masterpiece. It's easier than you think, and the results are absolutely divine. Don't forget to share your culinary triumphs with the world. Post those drool-worthy pictures on social media and tag me. I want to see your green tea cheesecake creations. And while you're at it, subscribe to my channel for more wickedly delicious recipes. Now go forth and conquer that cheesecake.